to know the real issues confronting the country.
If you think they will see this election, you will not allow it. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country.
The government, all the ministers in the government, they can lie. They don't put out everything they say. They never say the truth.
The people of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answers. Face the issue on Kings FM. John Anthony April Godson Williams, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today and we drop out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their team that they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You know, but what I say so.
And face the issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
You bow, Papa. You bow. You collected $22 million again without PPCC involvement.
Honored at this recent investiture.
Oh, yeah.
DJ Omegi.
I wish to be something else, so we not vote for Latin and we here, oh. People dying in Kinja, horses money in single, parents crying for YFs. I thought they say we were in job, 100 years back and forth. Darrow's life didn't go up. Yahweh Suole betray the labor. You can't call over to finish give oh. Listen, we get gold, we get diamond, we get iron oh. We get all, we get timber, we get rubber oh. They sell the money in the bank and we are living oh. After the 100 days, last quarter be the quarter oh. But what on the tree will go? Waka oh, we die oh. Waka oh, what on the tree will go? Waka oh, we die oh. Waka oh, what on the tree will go? Waka oh, we die oh.
Now the first time in the country you will see I'm made to wrong. We're not talking plenty ego, we're not fighting them we're going. And when we're talking say the tip I got to win to all wrong. You can just be looking at all that to say sleeping monk, the men are pong. Expressing my feelings on the song, the 22 minute roll. You tell me how far you go. Then I only want talking say we are coming up bro. The people say from Ghana, the people say police for A, yellow machine from China, they come and say let no go A.
Yama, when I'm feeling from here, just the bugger in poor in
Mexico. One get it, made them to SAP. One get it, made them to SAP.
What on the tree will go? Waka oh, we die oh. Waka oh, what on the tree will go? Waka oh, we die oh.
What play the freedom of speech? Tell me why they sack people for MCC. Where the freedom of speech? When you thought you get a comment like Saki.
We still trying to understand the government agenda. The rescue mission, while I fake impression. They get it drop and lead the people without expectation. Like who's that party scene asking when the train will go? But how the train will go when the driver is old? We been sitting in the train, but the driver can wake up. Now all the funny thing they make all about give up. But who think on the budget? Like they see me and I think on CPP document. The house are selling like they don't a young people property. But Uncle Prince and Jerry praying for Baga the rapid. The country pie on us so we can understand it. See how the people crying.
I have received today news of the evictions and destructions of our party headquarters. Unfortunate and regrettable as this is, I wish to encourage all Liberians, especially our supporters and sympathizers, to stay calm, remain law-abiding, and respect due process in the interest of our democracy, the rule of law, and the peaceful coexistence among all Liberians, irrespective of party, social, ethnic, or tribal affiliations. Fellow Liberians, fellow partisans of the Coalition for Democratic Change, today we witness yet another testament of the Unity Party government gross disregard for the rule of law. Emboldened by impunity, they continue to abuse power, testing our nation's fragile peace and democracy. Their list of violations grows daily, from police brutality against ordinary citizens to outright disregard of court orders. We must, however, take the high road. In the interest of peaceful coexistence, I urge everyone to remain calm, law-abiding, and respectful of due process, despite this partisan political mischiefs from the Unity Party government. In the legal battle over the ownership of the CDC headquarters, our party has always followed the rule of law and openly stated its willingness to abide by the court final ruling, regardless of the outcome. Yet, before the battle was fully exhausted, the trigger-happy partisans leadership of the police force, with direct instruction from Bouaka himself, spurred into actions. There was not a lawful eviction. It was a failed mission to destroy and erase the CDC in an attempt to fulfill their very wish Bouaka has repeatedly expressed to his lieutenants. While executing this criminal act, they made the cheers of their partisans. They failed to notice the loud silence of the vast majority of ordinary Liberians. Our people are in disbelief at this administration. Reckless behavior in its quest to consolidate power. Posterity will punish them harshly, while the loss of our office building is a setback. I want to emphasize that it is only temporary. We shall overcome this sooner rather than later. Thanks to your unwavering commitment, determination, and resilience, fellow citizens, coalitions, well-wishers, and sympathizers. Fellow partisans, do not be despaired. While we admit these are difficult times, our party has faced worse situations, even from the very same actors we see today, and we have emerged stronger. We shall prevail. The UP leadership under Bouaka are destroyed, but we are builders. A special national headquarters delivery committee is being established to immediately begin the construction work so that we can have a modern state-of-the-art new home in record time. We shall execute this while we embark on a national tour to inform our people. In my journey to heights I have achieved, I have seen such hiccups before. We shall never waver. Together we will build. We are survivors by history. We are blessed with a spirit that overcomes even the most tragedies and misfortune. Remember, the unity, strength, and identity of our party and coalition are not found in bricks and mortar. They live in the minds, hearts, and fighting spirit of our teaming supporters. Therefore, I call on every member of the party our sympathizers to mobilize and focus our energies on constructing our next premises. I must be clear, resist the temptation to take the law into your own hands. However disappointed we are by this outcome, I call on each of you to continue respecting the law and due process. Fellow partisans, well-wishers, and sympathizers, I am optimistic about the political future of our party. Together we will build a better home then for our party. So help me God. God bless Liberia.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature with the presidency turning a blind eye, even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalize the peaceful citizens, while millions have been spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem. But now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. The citizens, let us now lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on the citizen. We are the party of the strong and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Bhutan to Peace, from Buchanan to Mumbai, from Samifore to Sasta, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong. Together, we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mate Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch the campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do way, the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes and aid will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrong, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our mothers, the wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. They believe we will uphold to them. The future is not beyond us. The future is straight ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close the place of ours with and therefore be prepared to win the game and lead the game. Remember, we are the common people, so let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
Waka, we used to go to him, even be Waka because of his title. Make it comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing. You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that the Liberian in front of gangsters, it's a lie.
But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the breading and shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
Maybe I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia. Okay. During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Soyota, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, training position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful.
From the latest news to your favorite tunes, we've got your back morning, night, and afternoon. Join our family, connect with your crew. Kings FM 88.5.
Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson, let me give her the respect. Because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did something that we disagree and we went to.
Say hands up to all of you wherever you are. It's great joining us tonight right here on this very day, and we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here beaming with life and that of good health. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. It's just a matter of time, and we are going to get there, no matter what it is. So we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are here again on a fantastic day. I don't know whether to you, why you think it. I don't know how you see it from your end, but I'm just noticing something that is very, very strange. I don't know whether it is only unique to Liberia or is in other parts of the world. Little did I ever expect that we are beginning 3 years of workers' administration so fast. I don't know. And sometimes you want to think it and you want to ask yourself the questions. I get to really ask myself. Sometimes I try to observe. I'm very much observant. And I try to observe things. Sometimes you wake up in the morning, you just want to rest for 1, 2, maybe 10 minutes. Before you check, you have already rested for over an hour, because the next hours you'll start seeing Putin. Let it, for instance, and nowadays you don't got to overlook it, because the moment you wake up in the morning is at 6, and you say, no, let me just rest small for 30 minutes, you will see yourself waking up at 10. I don't know why it's become so fast nowadays. I don't know, the day is running fast or something like that. Something practically could be running. Not it couldn't be political now. I'm just noticing this. I have observed it. A few friends and myself, we had talked this over and over, and they have said, no, yeah, the days run too fast nowadays. Yeah, the days run too fast nowadays. I said sometimes you are thinking, the way you think can determine the length of the day or so forth. You say, no, that's not it. Because let me just sitting here just about, when do we talk about New Year? I'm even surprised. I just thought we were still in week 1 of the new year, but we are practically into week 2, because today is the 12th. So I'm asking myself, what's going on? Something is practically wrong somewhere. Not wrong somewhere, but something is practically going on somewhere. I don't want to say wrong somewhere, because if it is God's doing, I don't want to call that wrong, but something is practically wrong somewhere. Then on top of that is the situations confronting the Liberian people as we speak. So Liberians, I'm going to categorize this into 2. There is 2 perspectives I'm going to put it in. 1, we either have the landlord or the house owner versus the tenant's mentality. The landlord mentality, or the landlord thoughts, and that of the tenant's thoughts. The both of them don't have the same kind of thinking when it comes to the calculation of time. They both don't see it the same way. So, and I Jimmy, what's up? How's everything? I hope you're doing so great. I will still come on road, don't worry. If you look at the transit you can, you start doing all kind of things that you say you want military. Now you went for that man there way down there, Jimmy J. Now you all went for that man down there. You flew all over to go collect the boat president and carry. No problem. Nah, anyway, you say you want military duty. Anyway, no problem. Now you went collected. Now I'm feeling knowing one of the guys, one of the Liberian. Me, I know Liberian people will always be part of the Ghana dinner. To collect people, hey, Liberian people know them for that. I'm not there. I know the Americans will look at it and say we need to put Liberian people, but they don't want to know how to collect. So Jimmy, I would not be surprised if you report yourself to have been members of the team that went down there for a Venezuelan president. Yeah, I trust that. I trust that. All right, and I think we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible, and we are grateful to the Almighty God. No matter what the circumstances are, this country is for all of us. Like we'll always say, it's for all of us. People have to have size, but if we put ourselves in these categories, or put ourselves in the tenant's mentality. Tenants are people who are renting. Then the landlord is also there, the house owner. And the house owner there. And the landlord tenant, right? So the tenants have a different way to look at time, or they look at the length of time, while the landlord have a different approach towards that. So if you are the landlord, and then you have given out your house to somebody for 1 year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years. From your perspective, because your whole thing is you want for that money to finish so that you get another money, right? So your thought process is that it is too long for you to get another money again, because the whole thing about getting money fast, you want to get money fast. So you gave out your house for 1,250 to somebody, right? And the person is in a house for 1 year. To you, that 1 year is long. The tenant jumps in our house, and because the tenant knows that he or she has to pay, so to the tenants, the time is short. To you, the landlord, the time is long. Based upon, so where you sit determines how you see it. So if you sit as a landlord, you will think that the time is too long because that's something you want quick, right? So you want asset, you want to get. So you think the time is too long. The one who has to give, giving is more stressful and more difficult, and it's hard. It's somewhat hard than receiving. So the man who is receiving wants to receive fast, but again, it does not come fast because he thinks that it's long. So the person who is going to give is the one who thinks that time is coming too fast for them to give again. So that mentality is with them, or that thought process is in them and they carry them. That's where Liberian people and the Unity Party people are. So the Unity Party people, they are the tenants. They are tenants. So when you see them discussing 2029, they know that 3 years has gone already. 3 years gone already. So they are the tenants. For them, they are about to give away power. They are in a position to give back. Now, we are the landlords. So for us, we are saying that it is even longer because we can't wait for the people then for their time to finish, for them to get our property back to us so that we can give it to a different person, right? So for us, the way we look at the time, it will be different from how they see it. So for them, the time is too short. Because then another, within 3 years they're discussing now. Can you imagine? We are talking about 6 years. I don't know how it's happening. We were talking about what? 6 years. Today we are talking about 3 more years. For 6. In no time we are discussing 3 more years. So the Unity Party folks are most concerned that the time is too short. The time is getting too short. Why the time flying? In fact, they are saying that it is flying. While we are still thinking that no, it's not flying. It's still long, right? Because a friend of mine and myself were having just conversation, and then he said, "What says you're too long?" I said, "No, it's not long. It depends on where you sit. That's how you see it." So we are the landlord. Unity Party people who are in power now, they are the tenants. We want our property back. Because the time we get it was for 6 years, right? We want our property back. We have gone halfway now. This is year 3, halfway. So we have 3 more years to get back our property that we gave them. So we want it back. They are saying that no, they don't want to give it. They don't want to give it back. Because they gave out over. In fact, we may not want to even give it back to them again. So it's like when the time finishes, we're giving them notice. In fact, now, as we speak now, we are the landlord. We have already given them notice. They are aware. And there is nothing they can do to stay there because here we are now. We have already given them notice. Somebody will argue that you are giving the people notice too soon. You got to wait. Why are you giving them notice too soon? Some of you finished giving them notice. Some of you started giving them notice from day one. Me, I started giving Unity Party notice from day one. For the day Joseph Boakai won, up to that my notice started that time. Some of you were still waiting. You said, no, now I'm time here to get notice. So we'll wait. Now I'm time here to get notice. No problem. You stay keeping your own notice. Some of you stay keeping your notice with you, right? No problem. Your notice, you will give it to them anytime you want to give it to them. But where we are, they are scared. They are seeing the notice all over. My landlord not give me notice. People not giving me notice. Everybody part when you hear people say, oh, team high, team press high. All this that are so notice. That's a form of notice. That a form of notice. It's like you use somebody or the landlord just there complaining he can't. Then you say you know that you're not staying in our house next and I won't forget it. It's not your rent finished, you know you're going. Because every day the landlord comes, he's complaining. Oh, my house, the other place crash. The other place, something happened here. now you don't be that they play thing now. They play like they. So you are saying you think that you will come back to come pay another rent again? No. And the landlord not able to take that play from you now because they don't eat the money already and they didn't get the money to give back to you to even give you notice for you to move ahead of time. Right? To move before your actual time. So they not get that one. They just got to bear with you until you can move from there, right? So that's the kind of notice we're talking about. Everywhere Unity Party people pass, they are seeing the notice everywhere. Nowhere. Look, don't mind eating it again. Beyond passing around you. They are seeing the notice everywhere. Some of their own people who never even wanted to give them notice, they are giving them notice now. Some of their own people who never wanted to give them notice, they are giving them notice now. So when somebody gives you notice, it can make you more worried about your future than your present. Because you can be thinking about, where I will go to go find a place. Because then you living in a house, the person is giving you notice too early. So what will start running to your mind? To sit down in our house now, not even comfortable to you again, sir. It's not even comfortable to you again. Somebody walk up to you, your landlord gives you notice, and tell you, say, when your rent finish, you should just go. Your worry starts right there. Your worry starts right there. Your worry starts right there. So you are not even thinking about the comfort, the quiet enjoyment that should be associated with that property that you temporarily occupy. It's no longer there. You are now worried. You're going home. When you see other people in a room there and thinking that one you're thinking about now that you'll be getting in, that kind of worriness will just be in you. The how Unity Party looks like now. They are more worried about 2029 than where they are now. So you can see it clearly. Why? Because the notice is all over the place. All over the place. And there are things that they don't control. These are our opinions. We can express it any kind of way we want to express it. It's us. It's our property, enough for them. It's just, sometimes when you put yourself in the framework or put yourself into a place where you are thinking that somebody property for you at the time you will worry. But if you know you're going that man place, anytime you can take a place for you, you're not worried. You will not worry. Once you know that house not for you and that place that you're going to stay forever, anytime they bring notice, you will not be worried because you know that it's not for you. But I don't know why Unity Party people can be worried so much. When somebody tells you, I will take it for you, you say, no, you're not taking it. You're not even taking it for me again. You're not. Why are you so worried? Why are you? That false sense of entitlement. Occupancy is not ownership. We did it in property law. They say not because you occupy a land, it does not mean that indeed you are the owner of that land. Occupancy is not ownership. Right? Occupancy. That means not because you occupy this place, that means it's for you. Right? So ownership is demonstrated through title. That title, you don't have it. So you can say, oh, I don't want to own they play, oh, there's that. No. That ownership mentality, and it always makes you to feel frustrated. You are never happy, because you feel that you have a battle to fight against somebody unnecessarily when you know that you've got no battle because you got no basis to fight any battle against anybody, right? So there's a guy and at one of these parking lots, so I'm going and I know that it's supposed to outsource this city parking something to some companies. So I know they're supposed to take it from MCC. MCC is outsourcing it to some of their people name so that they will get them caught inside their leadership. So I saw the girl, she's one of the strangers I've ever seen, and I said, oh, you stay here, and they're supposed to get your MCC, so somebody. Then she said, and you're the people because she saw me pick up, dress up in Kosu, so she just assumed that I'm government official. She said, and you're the people you go sign it. I said, what do you know about it? And the government are carrying power, the government go sign it. What do you got to do in that one then? She said, but all of you're the people, you go sign it, you're disappointed us. I said, no, then. She didn't want to say she associated with Unity Party. So a staff from our office came and said, oh, the girl, a Unity Party girl. He said, who tell you say a Unity Party girl? He said, oh, you looking in my face, you want to say you're not Unity Party? She said, now I'm Unity Party business we're discussing here. Now Unity Party business we're discussing. The men thinking about our welfare, the men talking about how the people coming to take the contract from all the men concerned, and you're talking about Unity Party. Everything you're bringing party. So she jumps from there. She's not taking ownership. She doesn't want to associate. She doesn't. I know in her community how people look at her nowadays. That's how it is all over. Forget about what you see on Facebook. Forget about it. There's no more reality we're talking about here. The everyday thing that affecting the ordinary people. Nothing can substitute that. Liberian people want to go earn their own money. They are not looking for yellow machines to be passing over. No. They are not wanting for you to bring buses. The only reason you can bring buses is to complement their efforts. They don't have time. You should know you are complementing their effort. That means their personal effort is what they're fighting for, so that you can complement it. That's what they're looking for. Who told you that grandpa want to be living on government? Government will bring yellow machine, whatever. Government will bring. No, they want to have the ability to do their own things. This is what makes you independent. I should get what I want and eat what I want. They say the rich man eats what he wants, and then the poor man eats what he gets. I don't want to be in a position where what I get is what I'm supposed to eat because that's what it is. No. I should eat what I want. I should spend on where I want to spend. In all fairness, I should have an option to determine where I want to work. I shouldn't be forced to work in somewhere because that's the only area to work. No. I should work anywhere I want to work. How can I finish graduating from the University of Liberia? I did sociology, or I graduated from AMB Zion University. I did sociology. Obviously, that's where I graduated from with sociology. Then I go see myself doing carpentry. It's not by choice, it's by force. What I learned, I'm not having the opportunity to work in that area. And who's responsible for that? That's what I differ with Big Brother Ko Bangadu the last time when he said the government is not responsible to provide jobs. Chief, you got it wrong. It is the responsibility of government to provide jobs, opportunities, so that in those opportunities, ready people, prepared people can utilize it. That's all. Your own area is to just provide the opportunity. Our own area is to get prepared to utilize the opportunities. That's our own responsibility. Your own responsibility, provide the opportunity. Our own responsibility is readiness, preparedness. In fact, it is also government's responsibility to create an enabling environment for that preparedness. So it does not even want to stop with the opportunity, job opportunity. No, it also starts with the enabling environment, right? Enabling environment to exercise, to get prepared for that opportunity that government will provide. So the first step towards government responsibility is to provide an opportunity for me to get ready. Then the government, when I'm finished getting ready now and I'm prepared, I'm ready, I'm prepared and ready now. You got to get prepared first before you get ready. So it doesn't come the other way around. No, you can't get ready before you get prepared. No, you have to get prepared first, then you get ready. Preparation comes first before readiness. When you are ready, then you launch into opportunities. So those are the 3 stages. 1, you start with what? Preparation. 2, ready. Because once you are already prepared, that means you are ready. That means any opportunity you can grab it, you can seize it, you are ready. So readiness is after you have attained preparation and you have satisfied preparation, then you get into readiness. Readiness is part of the waiting period now. Anytime you hear people say ready, now wait. Waiting, looking around. That's also people who look around for opportunity are ready people. And ready people are prepared people. Right? You gotta be prepared before you get ready. You can't just jump and say I'm ready, or then they can't get you. Hey, you get ready straight, then you jump to opportunity, you get ready, and when you're gonna prepare. No, it doesn't work like that. So ready is wait, get set. I know to say get set, ready, steady, go. I know to say get set, ready, steady, go. You know what thing that people used to be doing when ready to do the race, right? So they will say get set, ready, steady, go. Then you launch into it. You are now going for that goal. And the people who achieve goal, who attain goals, are people who start first with preparation, through trainings, waking up, disciplines, all routine, that preparation there. Discipline, when to wake up on time. In fact, our school system is set up and is procured or in a way that it gets us prepared for the job market. So sometimes you wake up in the morning, like small children, you will see them waking up as early in the morning, they are on the road getting ready to go to school. That preparation there. Because tomorrow in the job market, you will have a job that you have to be to work at 7 o'clock. And because you are prepared to waking up very, very soon. You are prepared to wake up very, very soon. You are now ready to go for that job. You see how the system works? People don't just set up these times for nothing. Sometimes when you go to school, they ring the school bell because there's time for everything. Your whole life is time to everything. All the things at the preparation stages. All the things at preparation stages. You go to class, preparation. The time you wake up to go to school, preparation. The time you leave to come back home, that preparation. Everything at preparation. When you finish with that period, then you get set. Ready? Start it and go. You see the stages then there, right? Get set. How do you get set when you are not prepared? You're not prepared. How do you get set? Or you just want to go? No. When I say get set, ready, start, and go. So you see, look at the stages. Get set, comma. Ready, comma. Start it. Boom, comma. Go. You know, I like these things. These are all practical license that you can learn. It's just normal about life. The only reason you see Unity Party giving us hard time like this is because they had never been prepared in their whole life, ever in the history of this country. Never had they ever been prepared. And it is opportunity that can expose a preparedness. Opportunity can expose a preparedness. No, we know when we say some of these things, you get to look at it and say, but then it's just God speaking, right? It is opportunity that can expose a preparedness. When you are not prepared, only opportunity can expose it. When you are not ready, the opportunity can expose it. Opportunity is there to naked you if you're not ready. If you were never prepared and you were never ready, it is opportunity that can naked you. They will get here, they get ready, they tell you, say, Mary, I met you the last time. How is everything good? We all used to be in the same school. You can remember, I left you in our school there and decided to transfer to the next school. My father has a company, or my friend has a company, and he's looking for one. What were they study we did again together? What were the courses that we did together? Are they management? Are they SYZ? But there is an opportunity here. Forget it. You graduated already? Yeah, I graduated already. You mean you got your degree in there? Yes, great. I have that. Okay, no problem. I have an opportunity, right? I have an opportunity. My father has laid job somewhere. People in there, they're doing all kinds of things. Manager or somebody who has an expertise in management to go and take care of that place. That opportunity coming disgrace Mama Mary now. It can be exposed how Mama Mary was never prepared. It can be exposed how Mama Mary was never prepared. These people were never prepared. They were never ready. That's why you are suffering. And anybody who enters your institution, that you have an agenda that is set, your programs, everything set, and you have everything set to achieve a goal within that institution, and you occupy that institution with ill-prepared and unready people, you are finished. Your institution will break down. You got to now start thinking about you got to do restaffing, right? You got to do restaffing. You got to bring in different staff so that they start coming in and then you say, but they ought to put there first. These are put our job. You say, I can do that one. I can do that one. Because they avail themselves to you cheaply, and then you look at it, and some of you like cheap people business. Though I'm not saying that all cheap people are not good, no. But you like cheap people business so much until you just get ready, you just take anybody. Joseph Boga know that somebody who, that papa had ever been anybody who really, for you to look at a beggar and think that the beggar is homo, that the player knew that bring people were not reasoning well. Have you seen a beggar? The only man that you could look at and say homo like George Weah. George Weah have money, you are not rude. So you look at Joseph Boaka, then you look at George Weah. George Weah have money, you are not rude. Joseph Boaka never had money. He was forced to be obedient. Joseph Boaka is not educated to that extent. He was forced to succumb to people that Ellen Johnson said to look at him and say that my own vice president can use that he did so they may have submissive. There are most people who are submissive because not that they respect so much, but because they lack what it takes to stand up and challenge the status quo. That means that George, where you're supposed to look at and tell and say, yeah, George, we are really homo. With all the money you get, you stay homo. With all it, Joseph Boga was beggar. Then you stay saying homo. How can that kind of beggar not be homo? The man was living on loan. Where if you are at Fresca, they were going to take him from that house. Because all that thing you saw Joseph Boga doing here, they're living on loan. Joseph Boga are very rude on anybody here and there. The way you're going to call a pension benefit and thing, you're not going to pay the loan. The way you're going to go take your and put in other. You're going to be the most disgraced official of government ever. That kind of man. You say the old man submissive, the old man get integrity. What kind of poor man will not get integrity? Because number one, when you're in poverty, you're afraid of problem. You don't want to go into problem because you know that you will not be able to get out of problem. So most poor people, they manage to avoid problem. You don't want to go in the street before you slept. You step on somebody. Some of you, your parents can warn you. They say, I tell you, say move from in the street. Don't be going in the street. You go where somebody can I get money to pay. You better sit down right here. You go where somebody pepper, I got money to pay. But they read people charity. They don't want to know whether the sponsor say I will come at that, but I will pay. I will come at this. So they're not scared. People who have it, they don't. There are people, the poor people, they can act that they are obedient because they are looking for opportunities. They want to be accepted. They want to be seen as they are humble so that they can utilize opportunity. Like Joseph Boga and category. You saw that kind of man, and you know that he is not fit, not prepared. The integrity, overrating that old man said, "Oh my God, integrity, they get this, that, yet." The whole government has turned to woman and man business government. All men like that. I thought a young man government loving business about to be in plenty. Raping, sodomizing, children them, bought them, they just killing people, but United Party started it during Ellen Johnson Sally time when she brought her son here, who are just there sexing people. That same man from NSA who did that in that Jara man. It is the Ellen Johnson Sally's son that brought they did something to him. He too got to do something to other small children too. The high United Party whole life is to destroy people. Future, that's all it's about. You look at that, you just think when somebody, you expect a brother to be wild and rude when you know that you're poor and broke. You yourself, the time you know where the people are homo, the people that Timothy we are there. Timothy we are there like you see in Charlotte, hey, passing around. He's not passing BB card and putting blowing. The time you follow a president when Timothy we are came here in this country, Timothy, you can know that he's just homo, very much calm, polite, and so because the man follow that president. You're not seeing smoking boom in the street, passing around, beating drum, or charm we are. Look at the other. You can see them in the street, passing around, beating drum, boom, 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 boom. Big car and passing around, smoking all over the place. Get entertainment center, the Joseph Boga children and Tantan then, or whatever it is. All the kind of rudeness then you see all over. You ever saw it? No, because the homo spirit of their father, it goes through them. And that's just them. That's why you are suffering in this country, because you don't know how to evaluate people. Even some of you, they put in your communities that you look here, you can go look at somebody who poor and broke, they can't tell you, say, you want to be lawmaker. They don't get nothing. See them today, have someone else standing in your throat. At least when a man gets something and still bows, then you say, they got that too boastful. They got that this, that. Some of us, we got a homo spirit. In fact, not even homo say my own bad. I get bad character inside me. My bad character is that I'm a shy person. All the morning I can be making here, blah, blah, blah. And I like to be outside of a pool to see me too much. You just see me and run away, I'm gone. I'm just a shy person too. Right? So that the bad behavior that inside me, I'm a shy person. Yeah, I'm very shy. I don't like too much seeing, in front of people. I'm a shy person. Let me put it that way. Right? But it calls for value and respect for people. When you see them, you salute them, you did that, anything. They want either they know more than you, no problem. That's not an issue to me. Even if you say you know more than me, is that an issue? Does that take away what I already know? No, I don't have issue with you. I don't have any issue with you. What it means? Nothing. So you could see the homo. Look at Joseph Boga now riding flashy cars. That man you're looking at, you're just overrated for nothing. You You're just overrated. Oh, Papa, he get integrity. He get it when so steady. The Papa was never president yet. He stole 500,000 from our country money through NASCOP. Through NASCOP, 500,000 he stole from our country money. He was not president yet. Jeff Fernando announced he said he's president. He started stealing already. So when you get called about asking, say, but Mr. President, you're not president yet. How can you go donate money to 10 God people then on our side there? You're not president yet. How you just got rich overnight? Because that is the arrogance. That opportunity can expose people. Opportunity. No. If you want to know people, blah, 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 or you get some kind of homo man or homo girl living with you, get an opportunity and see whether they will still respect you and be homo to you. But they don't stand up to you, don't call me AB. Right? The work can expose people. Oh, you don't know that? You don't know that? The opportunity can expose people. Look at Joseph Boakai, how he is exposed today. Some of you ever thought of it that Joseph Boakai would be there? You ever thought that Joseph Boakai was arrogant? You ever thought like that? You yourself. Some of you saying that today, say, the Papa fool. We just told the Papa that's gonna Papa who just come, you know, that kind of people that any them low for discipline, oh man. That kind of, in fact, the man fresh, the plane started 18 say. I did not even leave yet. Ellie stayed there over the presidency, but Ellie said she will not run. We go for 2017 election. Joseph Boakai called the Unity Party board and who angry to go on Ellen birthday and cause Ellen right in front. Now the Boakai that one just to gain the opportunity of saying that no, Boakai is now going to be the standard bearer of the Unity Party. That opportunity, Boakai insulted Ellen there. Boakai, now the first time sitting down for people to be insulting and he clapping. That same thing they were Yakenen where Yakenen insulting President Weah and Boakai clapping. United Party guys were insulting Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and Boakai was sitting down at that same party headquarters that they said they went back to so. And then Boakai was clapping at the time they were insulting President Weah on her birthday. At that time, we are going to 2017 election. Just the opportunity to say you stand up bearer. Boakai was already wild. He was already wild. Simple. That kind of man, your looker. They'll say, oh, they will be a homo. They will be that gossip, they will be that deacon. It is that. Where? Look at the life of the papi. The life he living. Does it resemble an old man? No. I know that his president is supposed to look better. I know what it is. But no president of that age, whom you people are calling to you people. According to you people, he's what? The best man ever because the kind of thing that we are then learn. Now why he learn? He left flamboyancy. When you get into boys, they left flash it in there. Oh, and why instead he said you take man's job, give it to boy. So the boy was just doing all kind of flash it in there. Oh, what you see, he get ready, wearing all the shoes. He get ready, he riding private jet. Can you imagine? So you people believe it that Boakai was not really envious. If Boakai, look, oh gosh, you sat down there and made Boakai to make you to think. And then you sat down there. The master say, look at why people suffering here. The man riding private jet. He just traveling all over the place. The country on autopilot. The country just running by itself. That's what you were saying now. So you get ready and say, you go sit down there. You go to the country. You give it to that kind of boy. The boy just he just riding private jet. He just look at the kind of watch there that he wearing. Look at the kind of shoes then at that Costa then I'll take one of the shoes and then put press on it. Whole celebrity with a celebrity Boakai discussing like that. Then whole life able to pay Boakai and his children entire, in fact, horse expenditure, everything for 5 years. The kind of thing that Boakai we can wear. It can pay for Boakai and entire family 5 years housing expenditure. Everything inside that Boakai. He feeding everything. His children have full money or school fee, everything. Wear shoes that he can be wearing. As a celebrity, he able to pay for everything 5 years time. That if Boakai sitting down and then allow Costa then put price on it and tell you, then you see he's sitting down there too. You see, the boy just spoiling the country money. They bought a play ball. They bought a play ball. Look at Jack. Then Costa the man going again. Say, you see why some of the things are talking. That's why you need to give this country to people like us. Because men like me, all men like me,
what am I doing with traveling all over? I can even use wheelbarrow to go to what they call you think, oh man, let me, you think I really like material things? You think I really like, what am I doing with those kind of things? I can look, because this country is beyond, that brother I'm talking like now. This country is way beyond time. I can even use wheelbarrow to go to work. Why should this boy be using private jet like that? You can tell boy, call men job. You give it to boy. The man passing, look at the kind of watch the man wearing. The shoes. Look at the man. When he go around like that, you see, the man know how to keep blend to the extent that the man sneakers inside a trouser, inside a shirt. If I had teeth and all, you can see the blue inside and all. Look at those kind of things. That kind of thing, Boga, you to be saying, y'all match it today and see whether Boga not even more than a boy. Boga have full private jet more than a boy. Boga is wearing custom-made branded clothes more than a boy. Boga is wearing the most expensive ammo more than a boy. Today, look at that. Let me tell you, opportunity can expose people, right? Opportunity can expose people. Today, that's it. You Unity Party people, let's argue it. I'm not against you. I'm not against your Unity Party, but I'm saying you cannot come with equity and you don't come with clean hands. They say he who comes with equity comes with clean hands. Right? Yeah. Look at the boy. Look at the boy. What the boy did in this country, has the old man done it? Everything about the old man have been himself. When we have got in power, in fact, we have not even gotten in power. Now, the place you can know somebody who get hard for the country. We are just became senator. We have launched a $1 billion loan, something for Mosorado County students. He started paying student loan, blah blah blah, students tuitions or so forth here and there from his office. Now we are okay. That was not enough. We are got ready. He saw most of the students. He said one time some students from AG and whatever they went at his office for wax fees. So during the campaign period, prior to the 2017 election, we are beginning to pay. You used to see students trooping at CDC headquarters there for wax fees, right? Yeah. We are beginning to pay. So we are saying when I become president, I will institutionalize this, and then it will become a national policy that the government of Liberia will be responsible to pay that. And we are there. What did Boga did before? What did he did? What did he do during? What did he really look at during the time of let me see, what was it? What did he really do during the time of his poverty era when he was living a quite, I don't know how to describe such a life because I've done to be careful as to what to say. But this is the fact about Boga that I'm talking. What did he really realize from it? Nothing. Absolutely. Everywhere he went, whatever he did, everything terrible. Where was not even president when he started? During his presidency, no, it began a policy. So you want to like some other politician that were doing things and say, we are doing that thing. So now you become president, you will forget about it. There is nothing we are initiated prior to his presidency that during his presidency he did not institutionalize a media policy. Today is a national policy. I know the government wants to undo it, but it can't. Because government, George, we are like their gospel man said, we are set trap for them. There's a trap that they have walked into because when we are says, we are does. Anything we are says, we are does. And that is we are for you. So you were promised all those things that you didn't do it. And then you come, you sit down here. They say, every little thing you condemned, that's what you now hurting. And the country is hurting the most. As we speak, I come and tell you something. And I'll tell you, say, good person gone rogue. That's some of the issue then there. The moment you associate with Boga, you're forced to go rogue. Look at the energy sector now. The LEC is now a corruption empire. Criminal empire now. The LEC is now a criminal empire. I don't know how did we get there. The guy who's there, or whatever it is, he came from an international background. I was say sometimes you don't want to rate people because they work in the international community because the system is set up in a way that you can be corrupt. I want for us to test you whether you are corrupt when we take you from the international system that already set up and controlled in a way that can discipline you instead of you disciplining yourself to the system that can discipline you to living according to. what it is that can happen, I'd like for us to go into the kind of thing and then you know who is who. That brother may have come with good intentions and so forth, but he's working with a corrupt government, and because maybe he wants a job, he has to dance to the tune of the government, thus making him turning the entire AEC to a corrupt empire. You heard that pronouncement they made recently. They say, oh yeah, we're coming to implore people to volunteer as Vla. As we speak, the guys whom they have vetted, they are yet to call those guys. In fact, what we are seeing now, they are taking people from Unity Party, recommending them to that man and say, all the people who say they volunteer here and they're not there, they say SYZ will now take the guys whom they vetted and who are qualified, who have been working with the NEC before. They have not even caught any one of them yet. None of them have been caught. And you know the worst of all? The AEC, there is a lady, one of my clients, one of my sisters called me over the weekend. Do you know what they have started? You know the days when we used to have our Lone Star Cell as the only company here that used to steal from the Liberian people? Where when you get SIM, right? When you not recharge, they will block your SIM. So even if you still get credit inside, once the 1 week that you're there for, they will block your SIM. And they will tell you, say, what about it? That's what the AEC people have even started. One of my clients called me from the Tiporo area. Yeah. She called me and said, and they just brought a call. I went in my country that they play out air. What they call it? Play out air. But I'm coming to descend. That one I'm coming to do something else with it. The lady bought current October 20. She had 20 other current October 20. And what she just using? Only bobs and things in there. The AEC guys went there. They asked the lady. They want to enter the woman era. Do all kinds of things. Bash at her. Slap her. They XYZ. Then they ask her, say, you charge October. Yeah. Why I say you not charge November and December? So because you not charge November and December, you own power theft. Though there is still credit in the woman meter, they say you own power theft. Is that not stealing? Is that not criminal activity? Somebody, you not check the person to see whether they bypass or whatever, but the person stay here and the person line is connected to the meter. And you can still see it clear. And the only reason the criminal activities are going on because the commander-in-chief of the Republic of Liberia is a criminal. That's why you see all the tiny institutions are all stealing all over the place. Everyone put criminal activities in their head and they're passing around just stealing. All the institutions, I'm not saying one is excuse. All the institutions that you will ever depend on, that you think they are all stealing. Because when the top is stealing, the lower people too, they know that stealing going on at the top, they too got to steal. So the AEC has now even become a criminal empire. Look at what they did in recent time to deceive you. You know, during those days, you can remember recently when I told you that we are used to give out meters to people very, very free. You remember that when I said that? Okay. Those were not automatically free meters. That's how it worked. You see, yeah. Liberian people really miss them. We are male. We are where God really born the other man here from? Who is really weird? Let me take this time to ask God. Let me just give you a bit and then just ask God. God, where did you make this other human being? Or the time you were making Adam and Eve, who did that thing to you the way they did it? Did you really find time to make a special man and in people like we are or so forth? Because I don't know, certain people you just made them special. Certain people you just made them special. You just made them special. I don't know. Let me take my time to just ask you, God. I'm just to you to just ask you. I don't believe even up to date. I still doubt that such human being there they exist in this world. Do you know what we enter with the AC? As I'm about to tell you, God. You know the meter business was a problem, and we are no Liberian people. They can only pay for what they think they're benefiting from. They don't like to pay. The way you see tax payment rate in this country is very high, very hard for you to see people really paying tax. No. They like what they can enjoy. They like what they can enjoy. I know many of you will say the meters are free. No, we are saying, you know how we're doing. You can't be telling the person they're doing power tap, they're doing SYZ, then you're not providing a meter. So we're providing a meter. What we'll do, we'll bring enough meter. We'll sell that meter $22.
But we're not telling them that we're selling the meter $22. Y'all listen now, Google. Y'all see, we are out there. No wonder a lot of we are power was in Grand Bazaar for true. That we are them power then were working with Lagnan. They used to do the thing. How they call it? LPA. Now our power them money in Infinia. The way people kill the million to LPA, our power they were getting free tea. Oh, and that's small thing. The moment they used to go shopping all over the place, and that's the way to get it. Don't make the men to feel it, and you will still get what you want. Even in the great United States of America, sometimes they can be taking money from our brother, then they can go ready to buy the other car, they get ready to put the other thing. Once you get good credit and you can pay back, you can take anything in America. So you see how manager, if you manage like that, the bank then will come to you, say to beg you, to say, look, we won't give you this, take the car. Then what they can do, that's the system. We have brought that system here. So we have sat down for long and look at the possible, every year, AEC, or this, that, here, and there. You know what? Let's bring enough transformers, because transformers are challenged. Let's bring enough transformers. They brought transformers. We are saying let's bring enough meters. As we are connecting, we are distributing. These people, if you just go to them say the meter here, if for whatever it is, no, they will not. They put on like that. Carry the meter to them. They shouldn't struggle to get it. Supply them the meter. Then you tell them, say, as we supply them the meter, you have to put the first credit in your meter. The first credit in your meter. Yeah? The first credit in your meter is supposed to be $30. So when you put out $30 there, they will take the $22. They will take the $22 for the meter. Then the rest of it now that your own set credit you will be using now. So the stress of going to stay in line, apply for meter, all the warning, no. The government took it off and said, no, they don't need the stress. We'll supply them the meter because the meter has to be paid for. They will pay for it. But they're not going to pay for it exorbitant. Now, we are left it like that. This government has come to power. Right? The government look at it for long and say, no. Because sometimes they use to test some of the meters and now they will send it to a Mirror Play because they believe that power tap area where most people will go. So now you go to Mirror Play like that, you'll see that the meter, they got to send it to you $150. So the noise then people are causing it. So the government, they say, no, the Mirror area now they will bring it down to $70. So now as we speak, the meter is around $70. From $22 to $70. It's not enough. When you buy that meter $70, the first credit, I challenge anybody who will call in line here tonight and tell me, and not tell me, that the first credit you will put in a meter is not 78 or something like that. I come in. I got a whole code, right? The first stuff you will put is $78.40. That's the first credit. That's what you will put in that meter. So I bought my meter $70. And then the AEC is telling me that the first credit I got to put in a meter is around $78.40. Where we are taking our money from? Where are we taking our money from? You see why I say you have turned to criminal empire? You see some of the things we talk about all of the time? This is terrible. Already kind of harsh economic conditions. People have been pushed into what? Screening money out of them. Instead of being rescued, they are pushing you further down the gallop. They came to rescue you. How can a man who came to rescue you, mail you at $22 paying for something, the man carry it to $70, then he tells you, say, additionally, before you can put credit inside now, right? The credit you come to put inside now, $78 or more. That's what you got to put inside. That's the only way it will open. You ask the people who are around now. You ask them, is that a rescue? Let's tell them to their name. Is that a rescue? You are buying something $22. It's going to $70. And on top of it, first credit to put inside had to be $74, $78. What kind of wickedness is that? Because Bwaka must ride private jet. Bwaka must wear a $1 million watch that is electronically devised to work with his pacemaker. And he must be serviced. The main hospital bills on this country, if you check Bwaka hospital bill, the next government that will come to power, if you really check the Ministry of State, the budget of the president, if aside his benefit, if hospital bill does not account for the most, and good for you. And as some of you drowning, your parents dying, they passing around all over the place. As somebody who not drowning power who was useless and couldn't do anything for himself until his own children abandoned him. That cost her to come rescue him and passing around to go raise money for him. And the mayor took you can be liability on the country in passing around using the country money for health facility. You see why you do to yourself? Some of you that are struggling today, your children are dying, intensive care units. Oxygen, they can't get it. They are dying. You took a man who had all the opportunity at his disposal, money. He squandered everything. Only for you to place him up while you are still down. In fact, not just down, but you are drowning. You look for it, not me. I will just remind you about the mistakes you made about yourself. What's the issue? Or you think we're going to sit down here and be sugar coating something here? You think I get up for routine? Let me tell you something. Whether you are pastor or you are imam or whatever it is you are or whoever you think you are, once you are not channeling your activities through the people of God and you want to put personal interest, personal benefit over the interest of the people for whom you say you are presiding or whatever it is, you are Masena in it. Go carry my complaint to God and see whether God will hold me accountable for it. I am here fighting for God's people. And it's your task to fight for God's people. You think what you're here for? You get a responsibility, not me. I am one of the person whom you're supposed to be fighting for even. So since you're not fighting for me, I have taken on the task to fight for the people and fight for myself. So I'm inclusive of the people, so I'm fighting. So I don't have time for you. Carry a complaint to God, you hear what God will tell you. Take the complaint now and carry it to God. Say, AB, we don't say they cannot think about me. When God not tell you, say, you better take yourself and you be ashamed of yourself. That the task you're supposed to perform, that what a young man performing, I send him to perform that task. If God not tell you that thing, don't call me AB again. You go to him. You go ask him. You go talk to him. Take my complaint, carry it, but you don't have to tell you that talk and I think I need to go. God can just rubbish you. Hey, that mother, God, not blessing this, that. You know that who for God to not bless. You know that somebody want to call. What this sound you're doing that you can't tell about God not bless. You think the tax that I'm on here, that my own thing I'm on here, so you think I'm here doing ordinary things? Eh? You got 10 national ability and party here. You call yourself what they call it. You're not able to speak to the truth of this country anymore. The people are drowning. You're not able to say anything because you're afraid. You're sitting down today. Where are your puppets that you're supposed to be using to speak in the interest of the people? Or you're only able to discuss politics against George Weah, but you're not able to discuss politics in the interests of the Liberian people whom you were pretending to be standing on behalf of and preaching politics against George Weah for. What kind of people we have? You're going to complain to God. I've been telling you, I wouldn't go tell you. But you're going and tell you, so that you're not even going back there again. So you got to buy in shame now and just continue eating what you can eat. Because God will not reward you for the work you're doing. Nothing. You just eat your own here. That we don't want to have a place. And we are fighting for our places. Here is not our home. Why we doing that? Why you're everything here? We don't care about it. Whatever God gave us, the little we get, that's it. We don't care about greediness of this world because we know we'll leave it in. We're preparing our place for ourselves. Eh? This is it. And yeah, one of my students is even telling me that he said, brother, some of the horses in Grand Cape County, and I don't have meter. We connected them direct. That was an agreement between the European Union and the World Bank projects. Yeah. Because it was just access to electricity. We was concerned more about what? Access to electricity. Eh? Access to electricity. Access to life that they never lived in their whole life before. We was not finding too much pleasure in celebrating these things. No. There is life that people supposed to live ever since, way back since. Eh? Way back since. Let me just speak that English. Way back since. Time, the life they're supposed to be. That time they was already discussing rules. That time they Joseph Baraza will take police and put it somewhere and call people for them to come court ribbing for that. That time that they were supposed to be discussing market hall. That time that they will be discussing the thing. Go and play their Ghana and see what a presidential projects are market hall. That kind of thing they're thinking about. William Ruto today, one of the Facebook something just spring up on one of the pages I follow. The man is passing around, inspecting major road projects. There's somebody job up here. Oh, how do you call it? Error. You see, they're more added than they are bad mediocrity. They are dancing. Go right. Why do you call it error, man? Their phones are football district, man. The error are down there. Road never used to be. Then you see journalists. People, seriously, journalists. I don't think they are sound journalists. Seriously, journalists. They are highlighting it. Then you see more early than taking that to show you that road not used to be. They are city center. You are breaking. About road not used to be here before, but a year before now. Can you imagine that? What kind of country is this? Why we are talking about Bali Island? Then Joseph Boakai discussing simple community road and Atina. We are no. Joseph Boakai, yard you will get down there. George, we have passed quota there without causing noise about it. George, we did not break ground. In that rehab, there to say, I'm breaking ground for all to come back quota here. The people in rehab just saw one so money. They just saw quota just passing all in their areas. Passing in their area. Finished. That's all they just saw. They were just greeted with development without being told that development was coming because these things were long overdue. And that thing that can be passing around here, be bluffing with it? No. That thing be passing around here, you get ready, you put it around, you go, no. I talk about District 9, the area they call the zoo community. I don't know zoo or whatever, but yeah. So we came and said, look, these people, they don't deserve the kind of life that they live. Let's think about bigger projects. Look at the vision that we had. We are saying like we own plane. They sat here, they fly around. Oh, that can't play. You're not thinking because you just think it's not possible that Liberia is able to have our own plane. You see, the man comes for vision, right? The man said, look, we're able to have our own plane. Let's make it our goal. We work towards it. And if you don't set a goal, how do you work towards it? If RAB want to move from here to the next part of that room, and I put a little mark down there, that's the goal I set. I will struggle and strive that I must reach there. Yeah, Labasi community, I think that's it. Yeah, I will strive to go there because Joseph Boakai does not have any goal. How can he? Oh, we are saying Bali Island. They say, oh, why the go? Let's see, why Bali Island? Because you're narrow-minded. You never ever think, you think Dubai. Oh, gosh. I went to Dubai in 2021, 22 or something, 2027. Yeah, I went to Dubai. Then I'm riding with the taxi driver. You know what the taxi driver said? The taxi driver said the king of Dubai, they met with there as the king. One time he went to France, and then he met with the French president, and went on a tour and all over. So he looked at the building there in France. He said at France, he said he looked at the building there in France and said, I can see in the next future, in the soonest future, the entire Europe, you will come to our country. You will come. You will come see that place. From the day that you're making, they say Dubai just spent 25 years. That's of the time when I think Dubai should be about 27 years now. Dubai, that Dubai you're gonna be going to, that's 27 years now. The development you are seeing there. So could you imagine 27 years? That man came back and said, this is how I want the city to be. We'll work towards it and achieve it. We are brought playing. And so look, this is it. This is what Liberia is able to achieve. They look at a narrow-minded people who police boot people. Police boot, hand pump, leader them. Look at that leader them. Police boot, hand pump, leader them. That they don't want. They don't want to open their mouth and say, no, it's not possible. Could you imagine that? You know how many millions they now spend on plane and Joseph Boakai Health? If you look at Joseph Boakai Health medical bills versus the millions they have spent on plane, tell the day that we get one own plane and fly in this country, we have done it. Joseph Boakai medical bill and that of the pain, the rhyme, private jet on war, pull all two together. If Liberia never have our own private jet here, presidential jet flying around here, don't call me AB. Put it together. Go do audits and check it up. If we couldn't buy our own plane here, I got my friend who can reply me, J-Man-J, who know expertise in the whole Mediterranean. I didn't want to face a plane there. They don't want to take the tire there, oil and put everything there. The guy ready to tell me some plane there, very cheap. All that noise going to be causing here and there. Like we are not our own plane. Ghana their own plane. But what kind of country we are? Narrow-minded people. We have woke up and say, look, the president of the country is not supposed to be riding in commercial flight because of now drug dealers and so forth. Then they can get ready. They blow that whole plane off. President not supposed to be on private jet. I'm supposed to be on SYZ. You think the people are, look, that was dignifying the country for not just flamboyancy, but for security reasons. Today, they get talking all kinds of things. You're passing around here today. You get vision. The Unity Party people, you get vision. Do you people have vision? None. To the extent that you never think that area, that water air, that Bali Island. In fact, when Georgia say we'll have Bali Island here, all you can see that your water is there. Georgia making ready play for no. But you forget to know that some of the streets in China that you fly on that swamp set by far better. Do you know that some of the areas you go in Dubai? Do you know that? Can you imagine? Have you seen train pass on water in China? Then you're still discussing. Look at the kind of mediocrity. Oh, yellow machine coming. Can you imagine the time and age we're discussing yellow machines? John, we have brought 45 although yellow machines here. You don't cause noise about it. So, at the time and age, we are discussing yellow machines. Today, in this time and age, we are discussing yellow machines and celebrating it. Is that not mediocrity? Look anywhere in the countries, in other countries around here, and see what are they celebrating, what kind of thing there. Your friend Ghana and say, look, we put IMF behind, or we don't want credit from them again. We don't want nothing from them. We'll run our own program, independence. Today, you're discussing yellow machine. Why Ghana and say, IMF, please pack your bag. Be on our side, we'll manage ourselves. They are discussing yellow machine. Your current vision. And all your visions are all abilities. Ain't got nothing to add to this country. Ghana, that people used to come from, to come go to school here, to come to school here. They used to get all their education from here. Everything from here. They are sought. Everything they used to buy from here. Who are the best? That the people now say, IMF, you can go on outside. This is what we'll do. We don't want to be liability people again. We own our own now. Our own country resources will use it. Here we are celebrating yellow machines. That we don't even want to bring info. The management of the yellow machines again will be a serious problem. Complete liability. You know what can be blessing to other people can be your liability to other people. Right? Yeah. Where are we? What are we thinking? Why are we not narrow-minded? In no time, we have took 3 years to give this country a face to look like a Liberia or country. One time, the airport workers, I don't know, my giving people were protesting during Ellen Johnson's early administration. Then, I think some of the statements they were making, they said there is an airport, there is a gateway to that. Then Ellen responds, she said, gateway my trash. She said, gateway my foot, or gateway my foot, or gateway my trash. Something like that. We used to be playing on the TBS. She said, oh, trash, the area are looking dirty like that. Because coming from the airport and coming, they say gateway, they're looking dirty. Ellen described it dirty. We have said, no, we got to give the airport a facelift. And giving the airport a facelift is to build a decent presidential lodge. Or presidential. You see, early they were condemning things that they couldn't fix. They looked at the country and said, airport gateway my foot, that trash. But she did nothing to turn that trash into something decent. Today, we are came to power. That trash that she called trash. We have built a decent presidential lodge down there. Now the very presidential lodge, Boga say they will not use it. Yeah. But they will not use it. Because they never think those kind of things were possible. We are know about Boga don't know about development. They know what it takes to say development. Go to police academy, say Boulevard Junction. Go see Boga police booth there. The license that used to be inside is no longer there again. Police booth.
Nothing about Bwaka lasts because he doesn't have vision. Here is entire team. They don't have vision. Nothing. I saw LPRC, that other men are passing around saying building market structure. Then on our side, the big money is spending in that area to build market structure. Even two of them, they are rich now. All of them, they are rich now. They building market structure because you want to contest in our district. But some people will gain chance for you to be represented in our district at all. Use their own state money and then see himself as a good man. Now that we are who are using a good man, his own money to launch himself as a good man, ever since using the state resources and acting like he good man. He look at some kind of total boss and give it to LPRC. When Leska is driving big boss passing around, all company, all producing company, all look at that. The man look at total boss and give it to the people that the boss. I can see the player then in. God bless them. I'm not supposed to be put on again, man. Because that kind of thing I get rather look at and call it so that kind of rotten thing you gave to them. He called himself. You're not able to buy sound big boss. Liberia Petroleum Refining Company football team. They ain't able to get one big boss. You put the children in total boss, you passing around, but you're able to build market structures in your district because that's the area you have priorities. You see some of the problems? Just sit there, open your eyes. You think I get time for you? Do I know that somebody who looking cheap? No, I don't live cheaply. I may not have money, but I don't live cheaply. I value people and I believe that I know good things. I may not be somebody who's going to wear clean, but I know clean things. I'm not lying to you. I know clean environment. Me, I get dead environment, but I know clean one and I like it clean. So forget about it. These people, they are using you. They have destroyed the country. No vision. Ask them. Every other vision that they're trading on today, that role, the OIL pass, that George, we have vision. I'm even surprised that they are even still passing the Japan, the road that even from where the bridge going down. They are still passionate. George Weah was already in deal, I think, with the Japanese government. Was supposed to start this road, but I don't know why they stay passionate. I don't know why the Japan government, because Joseph Boakai himself talked about it, he first state of the nation address. He said they were coming to start a road from where the bridge. They were coming to go, but we're not even seeing that one. They stay passionate. Why they passionate for now? I don't know why the Japanese people are not extending it from there. Something is wrong somewhere because they lack vision. They lack the way out. So even if Japan said they don't want to do it, we don't get country money to go do our own thing. Eh? Why? Is it that we don't have our own money to do it? No. Because they don't have vision. That's why the country is like this. The day everything about we have vision finishes, they are done. Nothing sound you will see from there again. And we here. We here. We in a country. Joseph Boakai and people believe in liabilities. You'll see them say the painting building. You know why they painting it? Because they will eat money inside. Go in Nima County. See the superintendent are there. Because Joseph Boakai government as a whole has neglected Nima County. That lady is taking the county money, social development fund that's supposed to be used for other projects. She there building police station. That don't think that our business inside. You will never see Joseph Boakai agencies visible presence in Nima County. The superintendent is corrupt. She's stealing. And she and Jeremiah Kun, because she can just get it all under the person, Jeremiah Kun get a court, she get her own court inside. That's so stealing the job on massive stealing, looting skills. And the funny thing about it is, for the lawmakers who are in our county to be dumbfounded, you're sorry to express it, you're dumbfounded. You're not even smart. You're not smart. You allow the superintendent, you are a political person. You allow the superintendent to be making herself a face, going from place to place and using what it is tomorrow when I says you want to contest against any one of you. What do you do? You get sense? Why do you pass the code of conduct? You see how these people need dumbfounded? You're sitting down there, that lady using you. You allow Jeremiah Kun making his own in a place to determine. You're sitting down here folding your hand. All the kind of thing. Why Jeremiah Kun not talking to Joseph Boakai said no? The other thing that our county money, we should be able to use it on the county. Discuss some of the issues. How do we get scholarship to students? How do we prioritize some of them, send them abroad? How do we do it? All the one that are happening at the country, but why Joseph Broker and put not thinking about prioritizing and building in other area than here like Joshua did? It has to be our country's development fund and resources that we're using here through the superintendent. Because only the superintendent can use that. That's why she is the one that's doing it. Because if it comes to other issues, the public works ministry, you will see the public works ministry there if it has to do with roads, connectivities. You will see the justice minister there. If it has to do with police stations and so forth here and there, you will see the one in there. So those are things that you will be able to see. But a dumb phony lawmakers who just said, go to RLJ, swallow food there, greet a bunch of people, hungry bunch of people. They just go and sit there. They come back, they have no idea about what's happening. And they sit there, they have nothing to prove. These are the kind of people. Why are we to where we are? Mediocrity. That's all you want to be celebrating. Go in Ganta. I was there recently. Ganta, you go there, the street license, they said the woman said she pay 5,000 for it. What you call 5,000? That thing that they put EWA junction, that brand fresh, and they put it back. The woman say, oh, no version that on that side 5,000 for it. All the council members who supposed to be there, she grabbed them and gave them one motor back. Could you imagine something that George we were giving cars to people, chiefs there, and all what they pay the council people who are enshrined in the statue? She went and gave them motor back for them to ride. They feel happy about a mediocrity. You see, that's why I don't know what kind of people we have in this country. The lady is abusing the set resources meant for the county. And then you're passing around, they get your motor back. You're flying around with it. You see your county people, I know council or people there, yeah, and there. You put yourself on our way. What kind of irresponsible and reckless people we have in this country who will not have any level of respect for themselves. We always say this. And for me, I've told you people, I'm not hitting my head on you people. I just said what I want to say. And I'm done with saying what I want to say. I owe no one an apology. This is my country. You don't know how my country is dear to me. Some of you joke with this country. Some of us don't joke with this country. When we wake up in the morning, we are not happy with how we see our country. We are never satisfied until we get there. That's why you hear us say every day we are getting there, we are getting there. Because those people who are standing against this country, God will punish them and we are getting there. Those people who really wish well for this country, God will elevate them and we are getting there. That is why we said what we say. We don't have time for you people. We don't have time for you people. But I have business. You think I'm here to come please anybody? Do I really know that somebody who will come to somebody to come beg them for alms? No. God prepare us for this moment. God make us not to be greedy. That what nothing moves us. Look, do you know that small thing can form on God? Or you don't know that one? No. I am very content. That you want plenty of things, and it's not you get a plenty, you will die. You will live here. For me, I don't want plenty of things. I want anything God will give me. Little is much when God is in it. It is that little thing from God. That's what I want. Sometimes I can yet live on purpose. So now you drink proper water. I know how God can yet do me like that. So now I can yet drink proper water and I just ground the proper something about God makes it over there. I'm okay for the day. So now 3-4 banana and swallow it, I'm okay. I need nothing much. I don't know. God just made me spend to the extent that eating and I can get 4 people. Yeah, you gotta eat it. No, it doesn't. But I'm still looking good. That's how God prepare people like us. The little we get, what they call it, we don't envy people, because when you start envying people now, then you will start thinking about getting other extra sources so that you'll be able to match up with them. Then you want to enter competition, then you want to collect other things from other places, or you want to start stealing. That kind of thing can bring stealing in because you want to envy other people, you want to catch up with them, you want to do all the kind of thing. God let them put the kind of thing in us. Our friend, what they get is for them. Their position that they in for them. My own in for me. I don't get a problem with it. Tomorrow we'll get on what happened today concerning the rape issue that they say Brian McGaffrey, because he too go on Facebook and say conspiracy. What they call, I see people commenting on it. Mo Ali and all who's are rapists and stupid men that are there commenting that time now for you to go after the people who are after you. Look at kind of useless people then kind of thing. But anyway, tomorrow we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that tomorrow. I'm coming. Tomorrow we'll deal with that. Let's get to the lines and interact with you. I'll call us. I'm done with all of these things. Let's get to the lines and interact with you. right here on this very time. My name is Stephen. God sent me here. God sent me here on this purpose to deal with people, and I'm doing it accordingly. And God will continue to protect me, guide me, and lead me through in everything that I do. Manners plus your prayer. Let's get to the line. Talk to this first caller quickly. Hello.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Brother Avi.
Yeah, how you doing? Please go on, my brother.
Again, I'm Sojo.
All right.
Nathaniel Jiriwa. Call me Sojo.
Sojo, bro.
On the 12th hour Israel.
Go ahead quickly, please.
I always tell you, the place that you sit in, that God set you there.
Thank you so much, my brother. And yeah, I appreciate that. You stay there? Hello? Oh, he's sleeping. Okay, sorry. The next person. Yeah, how you doing?
Not bad. Thank God for life. Well, I'm Imo Silver and I joined the conversation from Joseph Street.
Yeah, go ahead quickly.
See, this country it only takes God to this country. Let me tell you something. That baby will be bad issue. And the time is coming. Not too long.
Okay.
Time is coming and it's not too long. I trust my father. Take excellency, Dr. W. John Columbia. A man who has learned a lot of things as a leader. My family for a very long time. I know how he moves, I know how he behaves, and I know when he can respond to issues. Thank you for the time.
Thanks so much, my brother, for your contribution. Hello, how you doing? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Is it here?
Please go ahead. Kings.
Yeah, this is Oscar that is even calling for Gompa City.
Yeah, Oscar, go on. Let's listen to you, please.
You know, I got seen going well that speaking to you. You know, the president Bagai told all that he was there for the devil. And he told the people that you're living on loan. So every private sector in this country that get ready for Bagai has share in it. Because you are living on loan and you could not even pay your house for the 6 years that you were down for. And when you reach in a year, you were making dollar in a year. Now you have begun respect overnight. What do he get a money for? So to be honest with us, we the library people look for it. So one library that you are living on loan, you don't have nothing to support yourself. And when you are sick, the president we have to take you to America to take to medical. And now he has become millionaire overnight. So we look for it. So we gotta pray to God, talk to the man, we should get key out the power. So therefore we are by power. Thank you.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. I appreciate that. And we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. So let me get on to the next call. How are you doing?
Good evening, Avi.
Yeah, let's hear from you quickly.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, how you doing, Chief? Same to you.
Yeah, this is Derek King, and I join you from my resident.
Okay.
You know, Avi, when I told you in 2020, when I told you I said Joe Parker was so broke and he started using a house and a yard for car parking lot. So one day you had to bring the fire, you saw it for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not just that. Joe Parker took the only generator he had in the house, he put for sale, sun on it. That generator sat out there for years. Nobody could buy it. Somebody came on the time to buy that thing, and they put it on the smoke over the entire neighborhood.
Yeah, you're right.
And that guy refused to buy that generator. But in that job, we are congratulating him to generator. That's how you said the old man were. Their brother worked as the most paid vice president ever in the history of Liberia. But after 2 years, he could not even say he said to hospital. So what kind of man is that? And you look at that kind of man, you take our country and give it to him. What do you think he will do? He'll rescue his job. And that's what he's doing today. And somebody telling me, say, Joe Baga is a man of integrity. The Lofa University, the criminality that took place over there. Did you ever see Joe Baga taking action?
No.
But when we went to Lofa, he came from there, what happened? They celebrated the people. Today they are still there. So that's how Joseph Walker living with this criminality in this country, and people want to continue to praise him. That is wrong. You cannot have the old man speculating on the men who do not have future in this country.
Okay.
Like you and myself, we should sit down and hear him So all the wrongdoing, I think those who are doing that, they need to wake up from a slumber because it is not about them, it is about their children. Because they've been doing this, Joe Biden will finish all of us off. Yeah. Thank you.
Let me get on to the next caller right here. Hello, how you doing? Please.
Good, Tijela.
Yeah, good evening. Let's listen to you, please. Quickly, please.
Tijela, thank you. Tijela, thank you for having me. This is a friend and brother. I'm joining from Nina District 7.
Okay, let's hear from you, Chief.
Thank you. Tijela, Unity Party does. The only option they had was just they going down to July. The guy was, those guys were broke to the extent that they couldn't manage their own life. So at the end, before what we could see, some of them end up raping their own parents, some of them end up killing their own people in the name of CDC. Just listen to Samuel 12 today, how he broke everything down. A lot of things that Librarian didn't understand to life. You know, we made people who could be food.
Right.
That's what make that of a people that even believe in him. Teacher life. Like even to our superintendent, teacher life. This nearly took over 7.1 million in Miracle they covered. There was a team 7 million about problem between the Mason and the Johnson and the CDC. After President West said, no, but how look at you alone to give you $7 million? Why the money not go to the county covered? For the entire country to benefit from it. You know, guess what? Single lady took over, there is no accountability. When the more ready, she will have to up a thing, she picked other businesses to developing.
That's it. That's all they're doing. Painting buildings and all kinds of things.
No accountability.
That's all.
What Nelson Cocker they never did a teacher like. The fire superintendent was a Nelson Cocker. Why he never did teacher like? Those people bonded everything they said, they're not reading. The first person that they took off for Nikki in a scrap in it from Jakarta in Nimaya. She failed to come to the press to address the scrap issue. You left from Nimaya, you go beyond way between Bon Country and Nima order. How many officials will leave from Monrovia to go and even spend a night to that place? It's a waste of resources. That was another Coca said, but I don't understand Nima Country people. So are the element who on payroll on government issue. That's the problem how in Nima Country right now. Because the other LS who are not on payroll, they will be the one to channel the proper information, but the one that are on payroll, there will be no information that they will give.
Right.
So then the Coca speaking on the teacher lie. Because you don't have a superintendent, you govern, you can't have any representative. The other few representatives do all their working together. The people that are honorability there, they're not in a shoe. That's a father, and some of the Coca speaking, they don't want to listen. But I think they still around, teacher lie, but not kind of people are getting to understand how terrible you need to party are. So they use the lady to cover the government up. Because President Boga had to back completely on the country.
Yeah, they're using your own state money to cover up for you. Yeah, your own money in your cover. Yeah, what are using to cover up? Yeah,
yeah. So the only development that even the VP can get in the matter of the day come from Christian Brain, come one person was all on his power. But all the matter of are done for him. Is the only benefit we can get. So they usually run out to cover to say the government working. But technically and the logically, people who understand the dynamic of politics, they understand that the government is the dynamic of the people. They just using the corporate money with our accountability. They say the people they benefiting from the party. And which of it is misleading. We are already digested that they know that whole in and out. We get to know that how many party people are tolerable. Okay. And I think from the corner you can always hear from the news from the people that.
Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. I appreciate that, and I'll take that. And we'll get back to the WhatsApp line shortly. Hello, how are you doing?
Everyone goes well. Well,
yeah.
I'm still talking Dosla calling from the township of West Point.
So what do you got to want to lie? I told you to go on outside there and let Puru be doing the quarantine. Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
You say women land and you can't put yourself there. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, go ahead.
I say you're talking about LDC. That puppy, when you go over, so high leave alone. Right now, election.
No, not that one. They tell that one. That I don't mean to for them. They put them in there.
I was in the hospital and I don't know what we need. The guy went back to buy LDC. They say the guy was sick. So he needed to pay about more than $10 for the Google forest. So, my dear, 2 years, they 4 kilos Steve They cannot see the papi. I was sitting there walking around. Every 5 minutes you go. Every night, you get wash me that garden. So they made a couldn't wear good shoes. He said, Nana, right now. The big man now. The bluffing now. Hey, we able him. But they sitting at the doing. When they take time, go with gift for them. Thank you.
All right. Oh, God, can people are stealing? They say, is this Steve from Steve can make God live? So I want to pass on screen. Can't do that. Hello, how you doing?
Good evening.
Yeah, please hear from you. Let's hear from you, please.
My name is wasn't PV Beach, and I want to be comfortable with veterans. And I joined the educated conversations from the community where our citizens are still fetching water from the juniors. With our community to be decided a system way of discussing the capital city. So, veterans, you see, and I appreciate you for the talking point. It's even educated by me, Chester. In the legislative setup, but before going to it, in a caveat, everything in the CDC you want to contest with Senator 2029, it's related. There was a code is the next senator because young people.
So why you can do different thing? I'm not gonna be able to. Yeah, be telling you some of the things.
The party will on skip.
Okay.
They're not the liar.
All right. Thank you so much. I think I can hold you at that for now. You see, I don't know kind of thing. It can make
Good evening, brother. This is Pastor Samuel W. Smith calling from Peace Island.
All right, go on, Pastor.
Yeah, there are information I want to relay to you and also get an idea for you. There are series of demolitions going on at the Peace Island Bill where government is telling the Liberian people that they don't have no compensation for them because the land is a government land. I want to find out if you are presiding on a land that belongs to government and they are about to carry on development that they don't have the right to compensate you. That is wrong. Number two, people that we call our leader, especially when it comes to the presidency, we had leader and we had dealer.
We want to call leader.
Leader always consult God for a man.
Hello? Are you going? Hello? Just a piece, and I'm trying to get that area to the AFL put in our anyway. I don't know. Hello? That piece anything you talk about, I've investigated first before I say anything. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, Eddie.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, this is Jimmy. I'm Jimmy Aquava. The problem Nikita to be pursued on this is Civil Avenue.
Let's hear from you, Chief.
But Eddie, thank you very much. Eddie, the old man from the time the old man become president, me I know the old man have like this. It's just like we like we hire and we don't know who love for. Eddie president win election. You ever see a president for around the table go say thank you. But remember for remember okay go 25,000 a year. You know see remember any daycare experience even on your year. But what I think on the blood, I mean now our own. It's just like other 6 years we get that will I mean. But if we have 4 people who get what our own. I want to see people from the citizen community, what people in the public today, what crying. These are people running around. When Joey is a Tennessee, but our money will eat it. Our where we live there. So people now are speaking to you in the essay in the good time. They live very in the essay in the good time. They say make it shamo. So these are the situations people create for themselves, AB. So sometimes when you talk about people, they die talking for now. Some of them, my own friend, but I know what the person is doing. I can walk to the Tennessee election, there are consequences. When the party is so that I can walk to them. My friend provide a Tennessee election, there are consequences. When you vote for the administration, the party, but I mean, you agree when you vote all you vote about the name.
Okay.
No, what job we are going to hold the proper PhD for invisible power in the in paper the post in all the being a popular thing. I want to make it for people. But you see that your people, they are not here. Anyway, I won't go your way. As serious government taking the heavy.
But the bossy Peace Island for area Kalano no place stay standing down there. Then they John Owen they go way down Peace Island for area the bossy.
Yeah, because you need about the man. You need about the man. What you need about the boy, you get see. You not bad person. Okay. Yeah, but we no law. Just people there. Yeah, any other men are telling you to go today laughing. What you with the people you get see.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let me get on. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, Colin.
Yeah, well, go on. Let's listen to you. Okay.
Thank you very much, Eddie. Maybe I'm glad they finally talk on your talking point. You see, that man, you still senator in the open. He told you of Catholic game president. We are taking all kinds of managing game president. We are. Then the purple with battle it. But it is great. The purple just really control it on the night.
But I didn't think I just go ahead to the topic, please. Yeah, I just have something.
In shit, I don't know say because you said about battle it. And what we tell you, you never let people people that say they were of the game. Then I mean work for the corporate. We try to people not the city of. There's people that were forcing people that were campaigning for the because my next topic to get to the place. But my next one was the era, they will be talking. Oh, the year, I'm not talk. One of my questions come. Okay, oh, the year and the you're not going to put in a get it. Head up, your wing. You say your father is not going to be because that's what you're doing. You might say that's the best way. You say your father is not going to be that's any. I want to back on the man. The man say, no, there is our president, you want to do it. If our president is very young, that is so true. Oh, it's going to be a little bit. You say, yeah, you have a father and you protect the house. You say, oh, they came in the next day. Some of our data is that you sit down here. There was a lot of money that you put there. I want them to protect our people. We say, oh, you're coming out because I don't have to walk. They listen to all. That's the way they do. So, what you do, they will not get your food, they will protect yourself. Because they say, oh, protect your food, will protect our food. That's what you want to do. It's not suffer off. Some of them will there for the 4 years. The people will not stay off. But the natural media criminal for power. Okay, our community is pure person. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for your contribution. We appreciate that. Hello, how are you doing?
How are you, sir?
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
This is the work of purely and join you from Sugar District 4.
All right, go on.
I want to thank you for your dedication to your country. But you see, there is this thing that people not always know a thinking of. People blowing buses with water already. They're blowing buses. They say our new buses. But I saw you saw some of the buses. They were blowing the buses doing also. Somebody was seeing them today in the street.
You're right.
So these same people again are coming back to us, telling us that they are bringing machines. So how the librarian board take to learn one lesson that there are people who kill for propaganda, they didn't kill for governance. Like you just said from your, introductions. You said people didn't prepare. What you were saying, you're paraphrasing it. So for me, I'm saying failure to prepare is preparing to fail.
You're right.
These people are not failing. These people are already fail on a massive scale. If the IMF can be jammed, they can be constrained to come in the public and contain them for cities. The IMF just saying in China whether the European government stole or $2 or some more $1 million in 2024. That's what the report said. So if IMF they can be coming on now to tell the Liberian people that these people they are rogues. The Liberian people can be fast in learning. These people didn't do anything. Because they are not prepared, they will always try to divert the common mind. Because they know that our society is a kind of gullible society. So what is called bringing machine? Is that what you will do when you campaign to face the economy? And facing the economy based on bringing machines. So when you bring a machine, what will happen tomorrow when you go in the market will mean that they're crying. Every media house that go to the market, they're crying. And that is they're not buying for all things out. So we bring the machine today, we'll be the remedy to the kind of things we have, we'll be the remedy to the bread and butter issue. Maybe for me, I think these guys just came to divert the people and just bring all kind of lies that their government Nimakani was saying that the people can smell, they can see, they can hear. So the people can see, they can smell, they can hear. So their lies they are doing are seeing it, they are smelling it, and time is coming that they will not only see and smell and hear, but they will take it in their own hand. And these guys will be chased out of Latino. Thank you.
All right. That is it right here on this every time. Let me see, get onto the female line, and then we get onto this one next. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, hello, Eddie.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please. Your name?
Yeah, this is Rooster to calling from Front Street.
Yeah.
Baby, you are setting up. Get small boy, big man job, get to small boy. Need people, they groupie people there. Everything the Bible says, they know that it shall come to pass. They know that the age of Methuselah has nothing to do with the wisdom of his Solomon. They kind of be where God gets what we are. When many people need to think that God can give everybody the equal breed. Just that God can give everybody the equal breed. But when you pay your food to use, why do people in the country don't say that in our lives as they great are moving nowhere? Who are these people? 3 years there, Yana. Oh, the place there, the whole place there, Ramsa. Yeah. So they want other men talking say, the woman try to lie on that other working speaker there. They tell the woman to lie. So when that meant to think that they put to that place somebody.
Okay, so man, we'll get to the other topic then, please. I beg you, man. Yeah, we got no time, yeah. So yeah, to a fast. Yeah. Let's stick to the issue, Omar. Yeah, fine. Please go.
Yeah, it's the problem that man in the YPS in Israel. You thought, nothing support to toilet. You got to laugh or. Yeah, the bosses say what the party say if you can't even see the bosses on the street. All they put something to go.
No, but the bosses can be in the street. I can see it too. How can you can see it?
Everywhere, nowhere. Who tell the party put something for
where you live? But the bosses parking right of Banner and he say not seen it. The guy that's where the bosses are parking.
Yeah, right at 20th Street. Now so much they put something for car. No car.
No,
and then but what the NTA bus?
No, but we can't use all the buses like that. That yeah, 35 or something. We can't use all that. Why would you use all the buses like that?
They want to pass around and say they now free bus. You know what was up for car? Why they never eat? The person in a car bluffing.
Yeah, but
the car now we can see.
You can't use all the buses at once like that. You can't the bus that we gotta be using a small.
No, but we're not using a small because they tell us that we're not supposed to car. Yeah, I'm more for saying that he say what the former lot or in the country. Yeah. Then they're talking about yellow machine. All the yellow machine.
You bought no, but you want go further in a bus and make it to lay one side bar way inside. Why you want to? You want to jump in the bus and make the ball to lay one side bar way will not work.
Maybe not small problem. We can't even see it. Yeah. So we have been asking guys so I can't wait. Then you bring it, you plug your way, and then we can see it. Yeah. So thank you, Abby. That's what in the country. Don't laugh about you.
Oh God! I get on to the next call. And what are you doing?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, little teacher.
Go ahead. Yeah, Abby. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was discussing all the greedy men. He said that it's never enough for the greedy man. Enough to satisfy everybody. The great man will never be satisfied. Yes, you discuss only and listen to you.
Yeah.
But it's a small one that you please with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But the greedy people are in it time today is not a small thing. Get look at them, they're moving around in luxury cars.
No, but how greedy man can be proud now? You greedy, then you proud. How that want me aware now?
What?
How greedy man can be proud?
Oh, he bluffing in front of people. The man won't grab it. Look at me, get fat. What it? Then you ride on your car, you bluffing. So even do it for the people, they can't do it.
No mean that you right. Nobody mean. The mean that you. Nobody not even regret. They not even challenge it. That one part mean that just part of them. Let just leave that one there.
Yeah, but I was saying that like bread man, they will not teach. The CC people, the Union people, they get people in the mess. And we know that we're not sedition, my man. I consider you to be one. The HR for we are sharing. We are sharing. We're not CDC people, party people. No. You know what you said.
You say you made me HR?
Party people? Eh?
I don't want an HR now for you.
For the we actually are telling you, hey, I'm give you the position. I say you HR was not, Papa. He's laughing. That teacher, poor teacher. I told you the other day, you told me.
See you. Just will call you, say you give me position. So you give me the position I'm taking. How are you doing?
We even teach online.
Yeah, how you doing, boss?
My name is Vivek from Walmart. Nothing we can do. They disgrace Joseph Woman Baga bring to the Lufians. Yeah. But I'm currently asking you to please use this time to please talk to Joseph Woman Baga, the Portuguese factory owner of LDC one. Send a lot cloud. We get in Dagman. They say Jowiata quarrying should go. So they are time we still want quarrying, yeah?
Oh, you introduced factory
no quarrying.
No, but for 8 o'clock, you just gotta wait because Joseph Baga won't occur. I think we are on. So now 2-3 days you will not get correct. But Joseph Baga on from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Just wait 10 o'clock. Okay, 10 o'clock now. You soon get correct. Just wait small.
I beg you. Sell against face a roll. Let it get all that will be all the power.
It's on construction again. What are you looking for now?
You don't know what you were looking for. The people get almost 385 yellow machine now because the first one they brought it to PTC and suffering and I want to sponsor they bring it to $30 so they bring it another one that we see picture off or Facebook whatsoever they bring it so they can bring it again. We go pack it to Dwazo Ross County will bring it to $30 for them to face zero for us because they will not bring it for road.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. I will tell the people that to find time to go tell you your message so that they'll get your message. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Okay, so let me get on to this one. Hello?
How are you?
Yeah, fine. Go on. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, Bill, man. Let's check out on club attention of West Point.
Let's hear from you quickly.
Yeah, go somewhere else. For a program, man. No. They try to put those machines people get around at that far. 2 years ago, it was 2 years a green machine, a bad machine. You want to see that you machine. You don't want to see it. So they are liars. Any machine come and they will get time from you. You will pay for that money.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you. If you not down there now. You say you will send your children to school next year.
Yeah.
But you not get the money to send them to school next year, 2027. And then you send them to school 2028. It mean you liar?
Oh, they don't lie, but the people that want to make it put it. You never put it. You are saying you put it.
You just
you know. You know put it out, and then go to we
okay.
Anyway, put a hand over. So that machine walk away.
Okay. All right. No problem. We don't pass that machine level now because the excitement. You have already killed up the excitement in the machine business now. Anytime they bring it down, hello, how you doing? Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to be just as Mohammed info for I do join from Cowan, New Jersey.
Yeah.
You know, I was listening to you, but I not really wanted to call. Now, this service you might be need like you call. I'm going to call you tonight.
What?
Hey, about to go.
I'm
like, even don't know who that I know, man. Let me go tell you. I live in New Jersey, but in your man is a very proud human being. I was very little in looking down. I start knowing able to it. Even the time they know me what I like me, so recipe, able I call it Ella Lauren. Like me was a youth chairman in looking down there. Without knowing able to it. Able to it, you take a set to be so, you know, special for other people. Even the headquarters they get, the United Party headquarters, you can even go there. Right to DJ Johnson. Ask anybody like Ryan, able to even go there. Just for la daughter for your money, they call again for that car to your for your horse to your car. They make any associated with people. You know the men are albinos. Hey, you know that?
I know.
You know that the men are albino?
No.
Now, you know what I tell them to Ghana and go do so join. I didn't say they can see you. They been call a little radar. They been the boy I want to see you walking your piggy. I don't call it police archie. The way they can be blocking, I see where you want to looking when you walking.
Also, but how do they work on albino person? They can work on albino people?
Oh, but I've been never get up for bleaching cream. But the men go to surgery, all that mama, blah, blah, thing, now I get here. So that's very proud.
So when they did that one, because I've been doing it, I was saying Amos 12 being like that. When they did that one, which year?
Because representing in the history, I think to you, I'm one of the Amos 12 will never because the representing in the district. They see the Elon Lawrence said to Abu, he said, I saw her life, you will never because you are and say that. Now, never because you are in district 15. I think it to you, market.
Okay.
Very proud you will go represent. Even let people.
So the simple question, let me ask you the one question here. Please answer it quick. When they did that surgery on a man to convert him from Abino to...
They don't want to play about FPLC manager.
Oh, and they thought they carry him to go base.
Now what? And let me tell you who it be.
Yeah.
I think it's for the front of my, I think it's to clear. You see, you know, about people. We are like you task here when they kill it. I think it's to clear.
You're right.
If ever 12 from a goal at 7, if Waka or not out to win, you know about it or not out to win. And for like out of 4 and give out 12. You know how many years to compare? They don't playing like that.
Yeah, I know that one there. That one there, but you the one that you talk about the surgery, you know, good food can make people so now your mark that looking you do that. Abino,
they get many Ghana. I think they told that Ghana is paying. They go to surgery. All of that money just the only making. They make you don't look at your Haji. When they make walking, see, I'm saying, so I even know how to describe him.
See you. So they think be talking. Okay, see, all of you have got it all out in the minute there. Yeah, we got. He can't say the man go do surgery for them for that matter. Good food. You know, I'm not really. Let me say, he says in yeah. You know, so now good food or good cream, expensive cream, and thing can taste spots from our body. Yeah, so good food and thing can make your body to what they call. So the man is happy. What you hey, body say carry Ghana to go do something to him. No problem. Let me that one there. Folks, that's all the time we've got tonight right here on this very time. I want to say thank you all of you. Somebody call out again. Let it be interesting. That's why I lay your business for. You see, when I'm not here, I feel so bad. But thanks so much for the information you gave here. We'll investigate to see whether surgery was done and to see all of that one. So thanks so much to all of you for the time until we are back here, God willing. Do have a pleasant night